Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition. Well, we're back in Whiterun and we
tried mercenary work?
Just so happens that the two people we need to talk to are right here in the marketplace, so...
Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
You found it! I've been looking for that blade for months! You took on all those bandits yourself?
Well, sort of.
Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you, in honor of his memory.
Okay, so he just did teach us a level. And a point and block.
I can teach you a few things.
Yeah, we can't afford it at the moment, unfortunately, because I did spend a bit of time working at the smithy and got Hrothgar a nice new helmet and some...
Ignored woman can't do if she puts her mind to it.
Can't miss them.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
Alright, so our speech just increased by a bit.
Farewell.
For a Jarl, come and see my selection of the finest quality.
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
I intend to once I get married, but another little quest we need to tend to that I completely forgot to ask about, and I'm doing it only because we'll probably be heading in that general direction to get up to High Hrothgar anyway.
It's a shame, isn't it? The Gildergreen, yes. It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem for the pilgrims than for me, but not many of them around anymore. To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal.
Where's this tree?
If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
That's a cheerful sounding place, isn't it? Well, checking the map. Yeah, I keep forgetting I don't have to drag around the map here. Yeah, Orphan Rock is a bit of a ways east from Helgen. We have to do quite a bit of walking to get around there. And here's Iverstead, which is where we need to go to speak to the Greybeards. And the place we need to go to where the tree is actually over in this direction. So we got a bit of a walk either way. And yeah, in theory, can we fast travel to Helgen? Well, I'll be darned we can. So, because originally, the first time I played through this, I walked all the way around the mountain this way. And I think we'll go ahead and do that anyway, because fast traveling that way, that's the easy way. I meant to have this Let's Play be as much of a recreation as of my first playthrough as possible. So we will go ahead and take the long way around. More adventurous that way. But first things first, gotta sell off a few more things. Yeah, we can hear the crazy Talos preacher ranting over there.
Divine smile on you, friend.
I don't get a chance to talk to my favorite lunatic merchant.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
And your companion always seems to run in through the back door in his store.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
Yeah, charming fellow.
Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis.
Yeah, he's sarcastic and rude. I like him.
Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum.
Alright.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Hey, speech went up. Yeah, get rid of all this extra stuff. All I need is healing, healing, more healing, and occasional invisibility. Sell the wine. Sell the ingredients. And the books. Okay, I'm not a spellcaster, but transmute mineral ore. Change one piece of unrefined ore to silver, or silver to gold if you're carrying any. That strikes me as being particularly useful. Ah, we've sold him out. Well, alright then. Because I'm all about anything that lets me get more money.
Come back.
And there's
I'm
Ulfgerd.
still here.
Because I need to trade her one more thing.
What do you need to take? Let's go.
Let her get her choice of the axe or the greatsword, because she is a two-weapon heavy armor fighter. And there's John at his usual post, although he is somehow leaning against open air.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Yep. Well, let's go ahead and fast travel to the Hunting Brew Meadery. Our closest point on the path eastward. And just so you see what I've got, I'm rocking my Crown of Archery, but I also enchanted my bracers. So I'm getting a rather considerable bonus to my archery skill at the moment. And as soon as I find a way to enchant one-handed weapons, I'll boost that and make some armor that will let me handle that. Oh, and there is a cave up here. And I think you can slowly jump your way up to it from there, but we're going to stick to the main road and only fight what fights us. Which unfortunately means there will be quite a few things. Yeah, there's the pathway up to that. But we'll go ahead and explore that another time, because one of the more funny Easter egg gags is up there.
Alright, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Let's see, here, take it, leave me alone, I'd rather die, walk away right now. Do I look like I have any money?
Yes, actually. You look like you're lousy with gold. I'm not gonna ask again.
You know what? I don't have time for this.
Don't you walk away from me. Until next time.
Ha! Until next time, he says. Alright. I see she's gone with the axe. But yeah, 2-on-1. Not a very smart thief. Pretty butterflies. Yeah, looks like we got a standing stone up ahead. Seriously, guys? Yeah, thanks for the assist there, Hrothgar. It's funny, I'm outpacing her and I'm sneaking. Oh well, just to make sure. And we go ahead and check the shrine out. Love the majestic traveling music in this game, by the way. Even when you're not fighting, it sounds like you're on the way to something nice and epic. Climb every mountain. Well, I just about will by the time I'm done playing through all this. And if memory serves, there's usually a necromancer up here. Yep, something definitely senses us approaching. The Ritual Stone.
Just a scratch.
'Tis but a scratch. Oh, apparently he tried summoning something, but, didn't quite work. Oh, we're right above a cave, it looks like. Grey Winter Watch. That sounds cheerful. But that will be an adventure for another day, because we have that mountain to scale. So, quick save again. And yes, there is another pathway leading up the mountain here, but this won't actually lead you to High Hrothgar. Just a giant and instantaneous death. Although, funny story, the first time I played through this, I did go up this pathway and start trying to scale High Hrothgar around the mountain, just hopping and skipping along the ledges. And I actually managed to find my way around and then drop down into this little town I saw before me and realized that the town was Riverwood. So I'd spent all that time walking back around to a place I already knew. And more wolves. Wolves just standing there. I don't want to hurt them, but they're just waiting. And the wolf has a silver ring. A silver garnet ring, no less. Clearly they aren't werewolves. They can't handle silver. Anyway, I told that story about climbing the mountain only to wind up back in Riverwood on the Journal of Paul Cornell, great writer, has written Doctor Who and a number of great comics. I think I just shot it right up the butt. What the heck? Ah. Skeever. Well, great. Now I lost which way it was. Ah, there we go. And yeah. Actually, it landed a little above the tail, but either way. And looks like there's a set of stone steps heading up there. That might be the path I took that had the giant on it, now that I think of it. Well, there's a bandit tower there that's a bit of a pain to go through. And yeah, I see it. I see giant there, I think. Yep, that is definitely a giant camp up ahead. Well, we definitely can't take giants at this point. Bandits, at least we've got room to move out here. Well, the elk wandered off, it seems. Okay, something spotted us for a moment. Yeah, there's one bandit cooking right there. I grant you the mercy of a quick death. Not a painless one, but, well, relatively quick. And that did not alert them. She had a gold bar. You know, I'm thinking maybe we won't press our luck and we'll just see if we can keep sneaking past. After all, we are on a mission of great import, a quest of old, all that stuff. Besides, we've got plenty more to fight on the road ahead. No, Thistle, I already ate that. Can't remember if I ate pink flowers or not. I know I got blue flower, red flower, and purple flower. Not so sure about the pink. And looks like we got another cave off the beaten path here. Nice fast-moving stream here. Darkshade. Well, this sounds like a cheerful place. It looks like there's another giant camp close by. Oh, heck. Giant spider attacking a bunny. Well, score one for the happy little bunny. I don't feel like poking my nose into a giant's lair, so we'll just keep heading down the road. Because this is where we're heading, and we're actually making pretty good time. Got about halfway around the mountain now. I think we might be able to get there at the end of this by the end of this video. Maybe. Assuming we don't run into any complications. He says he saved the game knowing that, you know, his luck is not that great and he has a tendency to jinx himself. Looks like there's another... Uh-oh. Oh, you saw Hrothgar, but not me. Assassin? And already I'm carrying too much to be able to run. Let's see. Dark Brotherhood Assassin note. Let's see, as instructed, you are to eliminate Matthias' disaster by any means necessary. The Black Sacrament has been performed. Somebody wants this poor fool dead. We've already received payment for the contract. Failure is not an option. Well, gee, I don't think I did anything that would make anybody want to assassinate me.
Let's get going.
Well, apart from all the stealing stuff.
What do you need to take?
Torturer's Hood, where did I pick that up?
Lead on then.
okay, there's some kind of a ruin here, but it's looks like a short divergence, so let's go ahead and run on up. Hilgrin's Tomb. Well, we're not going tomb raiding this time around. Important mission quest thing. The signpost. Let's see. Avastard, Winterhold, Solitude, Whiterun, Windhelm, Riften. Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna try and shoot the fox. Too much of my spirit animal. A lot of goats. Yeah, we're in the heart of Skyrim now. Paved roads. Goats, some fortress in the distance. And okay, another location that's just off the path. Lost Knife Hideout. That sounds like a center of gang activity. And right across the street from a fortress of some type. And I got this sinking suspicion that this is a bandit hideout too. You just about scale the walls here. For them all. Okay, well. There's that fox. He's sneaking in there too. Of course, now the path is leading us east. And this is quite a ways away from where we're trying to head. We want to be heading more westerly. I don't think there's an easy way through that. And the signs did say this was the way, so let's see where the road takes us. Okay, now we seem to be heading in more the right direction. Aha, wolf ahead. One shot. And somebody coming along the road. Not attacking us yet, actually.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know.
I could save you a lot of trouble.
No, I think I got this one. Thanks, though.
Aw.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
Well, I guess we could follow, but we've got trouble enough of our own. And it's nearing sunset. And we're back to heading more east than south again. Which... something of a problem, because we're trying to get that way. So looks like there's a bridge and a settlement here. Might be some place to camp for the night. Darkwater Crossing discovered. And I remember this place. It's not so much a town as it is a mining camp.
I don't want to hear another word about what you're learning from the elf. It's high time you learn to be a Nord, too. But Mama... he's a half-decent farmer. Ask him to teach you to farm. Is there something I can help you? Not much to it, really. We fish and keep to ourselves. Try to keep from upsetting the Empire or the Stormcloaks, and so far the war's left us alone. Alright then.
Hi, I've never seen you around here before. Are you a miner too? Saunders takes care of me when Mom's not around.
And we'll go ahead and sleep for 12 hours. Rest ourselves up.
I try to think of it as coaxing the ore from the rock. I keep hearing stories about Morrowind. Sounds like a wretched place.
Which is funny, because Morrowind is the Dark Elf ancestral homeland, and make a long story short, it got blown up.
This mine is only a few years old, but I've been digging up ore for over a century. We're getting to the point where the tunnels are getting deep into the rock. People complain of bad coughs and foul air. I've seen this before. We need some medicines to combat the ore dust. I was about to send a message to Windhelm for aid. Thank you. Take it to Quintus in the White File. I'm lucky enough that none of my friends have been killed. Of course, we have soldiers coming through all the time. Those falls. Dangerous place. Derkeithus thought he could find some good fish in the pools. Haven't heard from him in a long while.
Yeah. There are, in fact, caves over by the falls.
Dostern telling tales again?
The so-called Darkwater Crossing. But, Stormcloak soldiers are here.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
I think I like the lake here just a little more.
But yeah, no shops here, no merchants, just that.
Thanks for looking after Breath.
But the Darkwater Crossing is where we must head next. And that is where we shall head next time. We'll see you then.